Okay. Okay, good. What time is it? Right, we're gonna do this. Man. Oh, I better get some, like, there better be some lore. There better be some deep lore that's coming my way right now. I better be rewarded with a massive story beat. Biosphere degradation. This is too much for me to read. Biosphere extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065. That feels right. Operational atmospheric collapse is currently predicted for mid-November. Okay, water storages, military response exploration. Okay, yeah. Exposition that I'm not reading, but we get the gist.
I can't spare the weight.
What can't you pick up? What is it you can't pick up? Is it just a health potion? We're fine then. There better not be another fucking thing to fight. If you're giving me like a shit ton of health potions. Voice recording.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella. Add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I set a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek?
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing. Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
No.
There's not going to be any discussion.
I need to know what's happening.
You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this, we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the Swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Absolutely follow her through that door. What in the...
Launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
I need some fucking answers. I need some answers so bad.
To be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
God, Lord.
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
Series of tubes.
Zero Dawn. What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
How am I getting leveled up? How am I getting down? I'm assuming...
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
like this!
Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Panic.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Eat. Okay. Jeez Louise. That's a level 25 bandit camp. Holy nuts. No, we still don't have... I should go and do that bandit camp. Now we know where we are. What? America? to do that bandit camp. This is new music. It's new music. Sounds like Minecraft music. It's really nice. Yeah, we also know that Europe got torched first. The Hollow told us about the next thing being located in Utah. I totally missed that. I don't know enough about American geography to clock when people say city names, like American city names.
Fresh as it comes.
Okay. Can we make any carry capacity things? We can. Hunter bow quiver, upgrade. Ha ha! Come to attack your bandit camp in broad daylight.
Ears sharp, Aloy.
Oh, the biome changed. This is gonna be a tricky one. Utah is the west side, just up a bit from Las Vegas. Okay. I know where Kentucky is. That's like one of the only places I know where it is in America, and that's only because if I look on my own Google Maps, I can see where Kentucky is, because it's where somebody whose location I share with lives. So I can point that out on the map, but that's somewhat cheating.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Such a strange place to be able to identify. No, don't call people over. Definitely the starting point is. Okay. Okay, I will actual question and we'll take that and be like, tell me where the starting point is.
I did. I heard something.
Didn't hear anything anymore. You don't gonna fucking tell anyone, are you? Near Denver? Okay. Town is near a pretty important US Air Force installation. What's it called? Is it called Nova something? Or NORAD?
Looks like I'm clear.
Shit.
I feel a fight coming on.
Where the Stargate is. I love you, Chris. Never change.
She went that way.
What do you got?
Death. Death is what she has. Someone's coming. Definitely just like stand and look at me for a second though. That will be very much appreciated. If you can just stand still and look at me. I'm a very angry beast today. The angriest of the bees. I feel so confident right now. Fuck a duck. Okay. Which is gonna be to my inevitable failure. Let's kill the guys behind first. Whee! Altitude sickness? I know so little about US states. I was about to say, Colorado, there's quite a lot of mountains in it. And I'm sure that's the case, because otherwise you wouldn't say that you got altitude sickness. God, I'm stupid. I'm a smooth-brained little idiot.
Got a problem. Get the signal going.
Get the signal going? No, don't get the signal going. Don't do it! Oh shit, that was real painful. Twice that was painful. Jamal, because after sickness in Utah hiking Bryce Canyon. Ground level is 6,000 feet. Oh my god! Okay.
You're giving up. Okay.
Under attack! I'm looking right at her!
How many people did you tell? You'd not appreciate that before you went, I can imagine. Is there anyone else here? Yeah, there are. There's loads of them.
Full already.
Like, I mean, we could take a couple of health potions and then just refill for what they have.
Who's firing at me?
Me, it's me. It's me. You should be able to see me now. Where the fuck? In the grass because of her hair colour.
Right.
First time being ginger has helped. Okay. Alright, everybody walk away. Is there a guy up there? No, I killed that one.
Quietly.
So hidden, so stealthy. So stealthy. The miss. Hey, just take an arrow, or like 7. Still so many people to kill. Yeah, it is. I am doing public service
Found him.
thing. Found him? How dare.
You can see them. They can't see you.
I don't know why there were so few people left. It's like, I mean, we're in America. This is about box standard. This is a box standard Tuesday. Yep. Less firearms though. Margin, like, so, a lot less firearms. You never hear about the bow and arrow crimes that go on in the world.
Finally.
In before that, ages really poorly.
Keep moving with eyes open. Eyes up, eyes hard.
Eyes up, eyes hard. I too use that mantra on a regular basis.
Well, they're still surprised.
See? I don't know. I don't know, Nobby Mister. It's good to see you, mate. Two people left.
Look out, they're above us.
They're above us? Above us? Oh, gee! Flaming heck. Filet mignon. Didn't say that, better be it. Nice. Hi, I would like to buy wire, please. Unless you have something else pretty cool. Not only did I remove the bandits, but I also made the weather better. Bellowback heart. No, fuck off. I would like to buy wire. Hey, Mal. $69. You know what it is. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. I have so many theories. Well, my main theory, let's say, I'm the main theory that that I'm sat on is, what the hell is this? The border settlement, Glint Hawks. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll find a useful power cell. This is what we'll do. Where are we going? Ayer. The only thing that I continually thinking is, if they didn't, why did they not know? Why is it not documented? Why are they having to dig into these ruins to discover it? Because it feels like we are so far in the future. Look at the state of the buildings. We're like 1,000 years in the future. There would be writings. We would have records. I know it's redacted and I'm being rhetorical, but there would be writings. We would have records.
Snow.
Jesus Christ. So...
Prickles on my skin.
That you have the same way of thinking about the hold and the story. I'm not like the way you guys talk about it being like such a rich story and such a rich development and stuff like that. I feel like you, I know confidently that I'm going to get resolutions and the holes are going to be filled. I am confident in that because of the way that you guys have spoken about this. But right now, I'm just like, the actual fuck. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's compelling to play it through. Feck off, horsey. Find the use for the power cell. Oh, good lord. Am I gonna have to kill this horse? Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill that horse. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a few years down the line, and with the game being critically acclaimed, I'm confident that I'm going to enjoy the story.
Handy.
Somewhere here, is it? Find a use for the power cell. There's a bunker. A bunker, or is that just something regarding this? Find a use for the power cell.
Can stop tensing up.
Nora. Something up on the top of this, maybe? Hey, I can see you talking about SAP in chat, and I am going to engage with it because we moved back when I worked in an office. We moved our systems to SAP, and I'm sure I've mentioned this to some of you before. Like, it was a decision that was made to move systems to SAP, and at one point there was, oh, I'm not even in the right spot anymore. At one point there was something that SAP couldn't do. And I was asked to go to a meeting for one of like the big bosses. There's one where I was doing pretty well. At this position before it all went tits up and I decided I no longer wanted to work in the industry, in that particular industry anymore, which wasn't a big stretch, not gonna lie.
Easy.
But they, it's not up here. But I went to one of these meetings with like the consultants, and one of the things that stuck with me is like they had specifications that they wanted SAP to be able to do and perform. They had like a set group of specifications. And what they ended up doing was, in that meeting, they said, and you know we're going to have to change the specs because SAP isn't capable of this. And I was like fledgling, not wanting to like query anything at all. And I was like, so we don't need, oh, maybe it's down here. We don't need to do the thing that the system requirements are for. Like the literal thing that we have requested. Can I just jump down here? Can I just jump down here? This is like full death. We don't need that, and that was like the only thing I went back to my boss with was legitimately the hell are we doing here? What is this play? What is this? Why are we even implementing that? And then for 2 years I worked on a system where I had to generate bills for customers, like a selection of customers manually who didn't have...
This isn't a cave. It's a ruin.
Who didn't have bills because SAP couldn't generate them. Like SAP didn't have the functionality to be able to generate the bills in the way that the customer was used to being built. So I had to do all these bills manually and enter everything into the system manually. Because it couldn't do what the company wanted, so we had to change our billing and the way that we build and take these people off these particular tariffs. Absolutely ridiculous. I think it was at that point I was like, I need to be out of industry, just in general. I need to no longer be in this particular industry. And then a lot of stuff went tits up from there. It was like mental health and stuff. But so much of it got fixed by
a holographic interface.
Full faff. Interface unavailable. Okay.
I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. Red light. I'm not getting in.
Yeah. We need to figure out where to put the... Something for the power cell. There's a robot in there and I need to get to it. What can I do with this power cell? Right. $12, $15, $18, $20. Listen, my guy. Doing software information showing an hour long presentation feature, but of course with your data volumes this won't work. What is the point? Don't get me wrong. I have a soft spot for software developers because I'm married to one, but still. Right, gang, actual question. The fuck am I doing right now? Because I'm got a power cell and it's brought me here, and now I don't have a clue. Like, legit actual question. Those of you who have done this, how am I supposed to continue? I'm plugging in a battery. Where though?
These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
Please tell me I now have like a big thing. Replace the power cells. Okay.
There. Fits.
Another
I
one?
just need to slot in one more.
Yes!
That's two.
Okay.
It's something
Okay,
code.
right. 12, 15,
Maybe there's a
18,
clue
21. Midnight. Okay, 12, 15.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door.
Jesus Christ.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Is there a way to power up the mechanism and release the clamps? Let's find out, shall we? Oh my god, it's like power armor. Ultra Weave Trials. Okay. Getting the unweave density and detection components for an integration error on the left knee tanked the impact test. Subject isn't going to be able to walk that one off. Surgery required? Yikes. Okay, right. Ultra Weave. This is like ridiculous armor. I need it.
From the age of the old ones.
I need it.
But how do I get to it?
How can I destroy these? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to do this.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Gather power cells. Where are the power cells? Are they in here? Actual question. They're not. Do I have to go and find power cells out in the world? Do I want a non-spoiler here? Absolutely I do. General, you wanted fast, cheap and good. And that's what we're going to deliver by losing a flexible nanofiber weave instead of plating and enhancing protection with a 400 EV hard light microprojector. We reduced our testing cycle from weeks to days, and I'm confident we can get the suit out by next month with enough production to cover dozens of elite units at least. Better yet, it will be half the weight, half the cost and offer. They open up after main story missions. Okie dokie. All we need is a balance of our funding, a few more techs and another experienced test subject. I know resources are stretched to breaking point, but any more delays will jeopardize the schedule, so please advise ASAP. May God be with you and Jane in these dark times. Okay, so that is something for our future, which is fine, because I can't get out of it. How do I get out of here then? I imagine, can we just go through here or not? Armour is the boss? Yeah, like, my guys, look at it. I didn't need you to tell me. Look at this. Of course it's the boss. We are gonna be absolutely wild and magnificent and crazy good. How the fuck am I getting out of this place? We're gonna get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do. So close to leveling up. This point I thought if I can get this armor and a railgun like they talked about earlier, this game will totally transform. Oh, it's really pretty out there. So we have to come back here with more power cells. Does the map have locations of power cells? No. Okay. Cool. Cool beans and nonsense. I think then, with that knowledge, they're hidden but not super hidden. I need to find the one that we didn't hit to. In the game that there's no map filter. I need to like do the one that we didn't get. YouTube smash cut. It's a new day. It's a new day. Because of the way I have been spacing these videos. There's 2 days in one. That's why I look different. This is why I've changed. There was a change of clothes. Yeah. We left off last time. We left off in this building. This building here. Looking at this armor with want and adoration, but we don't have power cells. And I'm under the impression that I'm going to need to Google it. Because apparently they're tricky to get hold of. And apparently I've already missed one. That was where we'd left it. So now we're all caught up and we can jump back into the game if I can remember how to fucking get out of here. Holy shit. Okay, right.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place.
Yeah, I know, Aloy.
Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Yeah, there is, but we don't have any power cells. We just need to now figure out how to get out of this building. Is it this way? It's this way. Oh, for you. Okay. That would have been problematic had I forgotten how to do that. That would have been a real issue. I hope everyone is doing well. This fine day. Whoa. There's 2 subs.
Hello, YouTube.
YouTube. Hi, you beautiful beings. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Apaphis.
Oh, hi.
What is it? 41 and 64 months of support. What the butts? I can't remember how... You know what? If we map now... Nope, we're still in the cavern. How do I get out of here? Like this, apparently. That's how I get out of here. Have I checked my butthole for getting out of a place? It's a bold strategy. It's a bold strategy. I can't guarantee that that's going to be a thing. Right, okay, so we can't do that. So what can we do? Okay, what level are we? We are level something. Cool, good to know. When the main quest is level 20, there's an errand which is hunting. Oh yeah, maybe we'll do this because this is the lowest level thing. Hunting for the lodge. We've done the 3 trials. We need to talk to Ligon? I'm sure his name was told to me. Their name, Ligon, I don't know. Was advised. They are all the way over the other side of the map. Can I travel to a campfire? Somehow Lagong has returned. Oh God. I'm sure it'll be sorted out. I'm sure it'll all be sorted out. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going?
You'll like what I have to say, I promise.
There's something cool about all of the guards sort of standing to attention as you walk past. They recognize how cool she is.
The
it's
savior of the
okay,
Sun King. You would have the
very
marks. Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk.
It all seems very complicated for a group of people that just like to kill stuff.
You'll see.
This seems very complicated. Hello, but first...
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
Okay. All right. I got fully read by a video game then.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon.
So funny.
Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
All right. All right, I guess then we'll do that at some point.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence.
I am the machine
You're a Nora,
rider.
are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, Do the Nora often wander into other people's
Spooky.
homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk.
I would very much
Now be
like
gone.
No.
the
I was
renegade
led to
option to
believe there
punch
are
this
rules
guy in the
here.
nuts.
If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me, is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Okay, we won't. Let's not start a fight in here. No matter how much you want to, Aloy, Claire, Aloy. Right, hello, is it you? Hi. Am I in love now? Is this what love is?
Gone too far this time.
I feel like I'm in
Talana?
love. Hello.
Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have.
Oh,
but you're
hello.
wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What's wrong with today?
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've
I
taken
like
down
you
a lot
very
of
much.
machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
It's like the Shadow of the Colossus section.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
Okay.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
I'm ready
You
to
want them
hunt.
to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me.
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're doing that then. Three Sawtooth trophy.
Would you like to buy something?
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
We're going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to do it so quickly, and we're not going to cry. We might cry. You're going to be like, oh my god, Claire, you're so good at this game now. So good. First try, yeah, first try, 100%. Should we look up what was the name? Sawtooth. Which ones are the Sawtooths? Sawtooths are the tigers. I don't know what I've missed from here. Yeah. So hi, Kaliko Jack. It's good to see you. Blaze canister, fire, tear. Okay. Okay. Kill it with fire. Copy that. I worry about her hair in elevators. Bum, bum, bum. Because as far as I'm aware, my hair has never done that in an elevator.
But it's decent work keeping the city
You'll
safe.
regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Take a look at Buy what you need. Leave the rest.
Okay, that was my first Mass Effect sprint. That little jumpy hop we just did.
They are true warriors.
Oh, why is it dark?
We're letting the Asaram take Derval? They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Feel like I've been given like a whole selection of new pieces of music to listen to since we did the thing last week. I genuinely feel like I've been given a whole new wave of music, and they're all brilliant. I get the impression we're probably about halfway through or 2/3 of the way through the game. And the music speaks a little bit like, if we're being hypercritical, like we'll want to do, the
useful.
music feels more enlightened. Is that a silly thing to say? Wait. Hold up, got some bandits to deal with. There's definitely another person. Okay, skills. Dodge prowess. Oh, yes, please. What's that will do? Okay, cool. to killing with fire. Copy that.
Need them soon enough.
Okay. Wait. I'm pretty sure I got it with a shock wire last time. Like that. And then...
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
It was easier than I expected it to be. That's one sawtooth trophy. Okay, where's the next sawtooth? Over there.
Just go about your business.
You're not a sawtooth. There was a sawtooth. Oh no, I'm in the area of sawtooth placement or something. I don't know. Right. Jesus Christ. Grazer. Oh, good Lord. There it is. Okay. New trophies. definitely in a sawtooth site. Me. Big cat. Big angry cat, please. Angry cat.
Good. I can use this.
Angry cat. Hey, dear. Razors are plenty, but maybe if I go away and come back? Maybe if I go to the next one and then come back. Potentially. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. Go to the next one and then come back. Maybe they'll respawn or something.
Well, you're not ordinary.
Ancient true, as a fond mother when the day of error leads by the hand her little child to bed, half willing, half reluctant to be led, and leave his broken playthings on the floor, still gazing at them through the open door, nor wholly reassured and comforted by promises of others in the stead, which, though more splendid, may not please him more, so nature deals with us and takes away our playthings one by one and by the hand, leaves us to rest so gently that we go, scarce knowing if we wish to go or stay, being too full of sleep to understand how far the unknown transcends the what we know. Interesting. Interesting. So the time gone by. Why do... I'm getting... I'm very frustrated by this game. Like, in a good way. In a good way. Because the only thing that is just like rattling around in this smooth quartz brain is why the hell are they... there's a thingy over here. Oh, maybe we do this. Why the hell are we... still... Oh, what am I trying to articulate? Why the hell are we still here? There's big noises happening. I just set fire to myself. It's fine. We're fine.
Okay, focus. I'm picking up another signal.
Look out below!
Danger chickens. Am I gonna have to climb up there to get on a... Don't be mad, don't be mad, don't be mad. I'm being sneaky. I'm being super sneaky. I'm being super sneaky.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Is it just all chickens? We're in chicken country now. Oh, tits. Yep, we're in chicken country. Where's the freaking door now?
Get up to the Tallneck's head.
Oh yeah, he's right in front of me. No, that's how that works. Good work. The area of attack. Little shit.
I think I can leap onto the Tallneck from here. Again.
it over here? She said she thinks she can leave one at the door net. Probably not. It's probably right where the burbs are. Be able to do it here. I feel like this is prime leaping. God damn it! It was so close.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Listen. Okay, right. Flipping.
Something nearby is sending that signal.
This signal that she... that's how we want to go.
I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
This signal that she's talking about. I'm assuming is one of those power cells. Get up there, Aloy. We'll go this way. That works too.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
You didn't say anything. Might override that watcher and have him go ham.
Nearly there.
Kill some birds for me. It was the watcher thing. I didn't do nothing. I missed it. Over here? Over from here. Please say over from here. Fucking tits! Okay, we're gonna go and do the killing. We're not gonna go and do this. Because I'm big mad.
The source of the signal must be close.
It's not there though. Right, if we go quick, we might be able to get to it. Let's just go quick. Hello! Alright. Right, fuck it.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tunnel.
Right over here. Please don't be big mad at me. Please don't. More or less.
Okay.
Okay, that is
climb
not
up
the
to
way you're
attack.
supposed to do that. I can tell you categorically that is not how we do that. I have recovered. I'm doing well. It was good fun though. Okay, first try. We did it first try. It's so good, it's fine. You got it. Okay. You bought the Lego Tornix set, which you invested in a couple more copies. This is my first time playing. I'm really enjoying it. I'm very much like in a constant state of not really knowing what's going on. Okay, right.